Let's talk about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and The Suicide Squad. Welcome back, guys, it's Geek here. Yes, I'm sure you've heard already that James Gunn has been rehired by Disney. He's going to complete his trilogy of Guardians of the Galaxy movies. So let's talk about that a little bit first. Holy cow, there's some huge news I didn't expect to see. Disney and Marvel Studios has rehired James Gunn. Obviously this person is very, very happy about it. If you don't know, he was fired because of some quite old but quite odd tweets. They were jokes, but you know, they were a bit strange. But anyway, whether you agree with being fired because of some jokes or not, I'm in the camp of I don't think you should really be fired for jokes, but I can kind of see the other side of, you know, people that didn't like them, because like I say, they were very strange. But that aside, they have rehired him, so whether you agree with that or not, that's the case. And whether you agree with it or not, you can't really deny that the Guardians of the Galaxy movies are fantastic. I think they're my favourite part of the MCU. In particular, one of my favourite characters in the MCU is Gamora, so hopefully she comes back. So why did Disney have a change of heart? Well, apparently after the firing, Walt Disney Studios president Alan Horn met with Gunn on multiple occasions to discuss the situation. Persuaded by Gunn's apology that he made publicly, he tweeted about it, all that kind of stuff, and his handling of the situation after, they decided to reverse the course and reinstate Gunn. Gunn will still write and direct The Suicide Squad, which we'll talk about soon, but after that he will come back to do Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I think it could be really good. I think the first 1 and 2 were amazing, so it would be good to see him finish the trilogy. Now, I have talked about the Suicide Squad movie quite recently, a few times in fact. Once when I was talking about the trailer for Brightburn, and then in the previous one when we heard about sort of, Ben Affleck quitting as Batman and that kind of stuff. And my point was, like, what's the point? I don't really understand the whole DC universe at the moment on movies. It just seems a bit of a mess. And then when we heard that the Suicide Squad was kind of a sequel but kind of not, it was all a bit odd really. And now it's kind of been confirmed that it really is just a reboot. The Suicide Squad producer calls James Gunn's film a total reboot. We know that Will Smith is no longer Deadshot, he's been replaced by Idris Elba. We know that Margot Robbie is coming back, but other than that it seems like no one else is. So what the hell exactly is the Suicide Squad? Producer Pete Safran's attempt to explain doesn't exactly help. Initial reports describe Gunn's script as something of a soft reboot, a reimagining of the template set by David Ayer's Suicide Squad, with only major players like Margot Robbie and Will Smith coming back, although like I said he's been replaced now, Will Smith has. But now, according to Safran via Joe Blow, the Suicide Squad is not only not a sequel, but also it is a total reboot. Why? Why? They need to fix what they're doing with the DC movies. Stop with the reboots. Stop with stupid horror spin-offs of Aquaman. Just concentrate on getting the universe to work. You've got these other Joker movies, which isn't the Joker in this line, and it's just a mess. Anyway, moving on from that. There are some new characters revealed. I think these were leaked, but I think they are what's going to happen. We've got King Shark, which has been in the CW Flash universe, or Arrowverse I suppose we'd call it. Polka Dot Man, Peacemaker and Ratcatcher. So here's some pictures of them from the comics, so a quick little synopsis of who they are. King Shark is a humanoid shark, not really much else to say there. Polka Dot Man, a character usually called Mr. Polka Dot in the comics, his real name Abner Krill, wears a bizarre costume covered in spots, and once they are removed from the costume they can be used for a variety of purposes, making weapons and escape vehicles and things like that. Now, I think I did hear that Dave Bautista did want to be in this movie, and perhaps that could be the character he plays if he was, but I don't know if that's going to happen. We've got Peacemaker, real name Christopher Smith. He's a peace agent whose motives are driven by an extremist form of pacifism, which makes him love peace so much he would kill for it, which makes absolutely no sense. And we've got Ratcatcher, aka Otis Flanagan. In the comics, the character is male, but Collider says Ratcatcher will be gender swapped and played by a woman. The former exterminator Ratcatcher can control rats, for some reason. So these are some of the new characters. Like I say, we've got Deadshot new actor, and we've got Margot Robbie coming back as Harley Quinn. But yeah, so it is kind of, you know, everyone's new. Well, not everyone, but almost everyone. But again, why? So then you might be thinking, well, will he really care about this Suicide Squad movie now that he's back on board with Disney? Well, the guy we were talking about just then, the DC producer Peter Safran, says that James Gunn will focus all his efforts on the Suicide Squad first before moving back to do Guardians of the Galaxy 3, so he's not going to rush it. Apparently, he really is going to do it and give his all to it. But I'm sure the movie will be fun, it's just, where does it fit in the universe? Anywhere? I don't know. It says, at the moment, the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie doesn't have a release date, whereas the Suicide Squad is scheduled to hit theatres in the summer of 2021, so Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be at least a year or two after that. It was confirmed yesterday that Gunn will direct the Suicide Squad next, followed by Guardians 3 sometime after that. He's obviously got Brightburn coming out as well, but, you know, that's all done. And then because of that, as I said, it will take, you know, at least a year or two. They're saying on this particular site, probably won't release until 2023. That's quite a long way away in some respects. The original Guardians of the Galaxy came out in 2014, and then it was followed only 3 years later with Volume 2 in 2017. But now the time we got to wait is doubled. You know, it's going to be like at least probably 6 years. I mean, now not 6 years, only 4 now, but you know what I mean. And with successful movies, you need to sort of, you know, strike while the iron's hot. I'm sure they'll manage to make it fit in the next phase of the MCU. What that looks like, I don't know. You know, is it going to be the Marvel Cinematic Universe that I grew up with and loved, or something completely different? I don't know. Whether I like it or not, I don't know at this point. But if it's got a movie like this, if it's quite cosmic, then, you know, I think I will still like it. I do like the cosmic element of the MCU. But still, 2023, it's like a long time to wait. And who will be in it? I don't know. You know, I think it's only Rocket and Nebula that are currently alive, right? Everyone else has been snapped out of existence, except for Gamora, who was literally killed. So, depending on what they do, maybe the people snapped out of existence come back. We know at least, obviously, Spider-Man does, so they must do something. Whether Gamora will be back, I don't know, and that would be a shame if she wasn't, because she's probably my favourite character, or at least one of my favourite characters of the MCU, possibly my favourite character out of the Guardians. They're all brilliant, but I just really, really like the character and the actress, so I want her back. This is a brilliant tweet, so this is her crying because Gamora's not even on the poster at all, because, you know, she's just completely dead. I mean, on this poster they actually forgot to put the name for Denai up there originally. It was just a mistake, but, you know, spare a thought for Zoe, because she's not on it at all. And everyone's like crying. Oh, yeah, I want her back, damn it. So what do you think? Do you care about the Suicide Squad reboot? Are you happy that James Gunn is back for Guardians of the Galaxy 3? Are you looking forward to that? Are you a bit apprehensive for what the next phase of Marvel movies is going to be like? Let me know down below. So guys, if you like that, please click like, make sure you're subscribed for more videos like this, and I'll see you on the next video. And until then, remember, Mary Poppins is cool. Okay, bye. Guys, if you're still here, you're awesome! But as you are still here, why not check out some of my other videos? Oh, and if you haven't already, please click subscribe. Laters, haters.